everybody and welcome to a new video and the first makeup tutorial of 2019 on my channel. I thank you so much for clicking on this video and for deciding to watch it. Today I just wanted to show you my go-to everyday makeup routine for winter time, and this is the look I came up with, and this is the look I wear most of the time, most of the days. It's just something quite quick and easy, nothing too fancy, but I really like all the things about it, the dewy look and the natural kind of vibe of it, and I hope that you like it. Let's get started and I show you how I achieved this look. Okay, so I think I'm going to start of course with foundation. I already have my moisturizer and eye cream on, so I used the Vichy Aqualia Thermal Eye Cream thing and also the Veleda Almond Facial Moisturizer. I'm going to start with my primer. This is the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer, and definitely one of my favorites of the last year, and I'm mainly using this of course in the areas where my skin is the driest and gets like super patchy or makes the foundation look patchy and strange after some time quickest. Meaning for me the area around here, the cheeks, nose and my forehead, which is the driest area of my face. All over, and I just really love this primer a lot. Makes the foundation look nicely very long on my very dry skin. Okay, foundation wise I am using my Tarte Shape Tape foundation. I really loved this all the last year, though there's not too much of it left in this bottle. I got this in the shade Porcelain, which might be the lightest shade you can get. Most of the time I do not use too much. I dip it in once and then I'll put the foundation onto the face. Still not too sure whether I like the applicator too much or not, but it works. Also using my Tarte, I think facial paddle brush, something like that, just to work this in all over. Okay, so that's the face base kind of done. I really just like this a lot. It makes my skin just look healthy and glowy. It's not too dewy of a finish, but it's also not too matte, so I really like it. Now I think I'm going to go on with a concealer, and I am absolutely loving and using very much the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. It's probably on my face every single day, or let's say like 99% of the time, whenever I'm not just want to try another one or just use another one. So this is my go-to concealer at the moment and for the longest time now, so I'm very afraid that it might be empty very soon. Many days actually I just use a little bit of this concealer and no foundation at all, because lucky me, I'm actually not needing too much of foundation on an everyday basis. I'm just putting that wherever I want to hide any pimples or any like strong redness, and then blending it in actually with the same brush. I don't know how professional that is, but I am not a professional makeup artist, so when it works for me, I'm doing it. It's actually quite bright, this concealer. I don't think that it's too much. Sometimes it's a little bit too big to work around the eyes with this brush, but I actually really do love it, and I'm using it just like I'm doing now every day. Just like this. It's quick, it's easy, and it just leaves the loveliest like glowy, dewy finish. So now that's concealer done, and now I'm quickly going to add a little bit of a lip balm, because lips are always very dry anyways. They just do need a little bit of help. I'm always adding it right at the beginning, because when it comes to the time I'm adding a lipstick or doing my lips, I have nicely nourished lips. And I'm just using my Tiny Bear Strawberry Milkshake Lip Balm. This smells so lovely. Okay, so lip balm is on. Powder wise, I think today I'm just quickly going to throw on my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'm using the Exo Beauty Vegan Powder Brush. And I don't want to use too much of it, mainly just to set the foundation and the concealer a bit. But I don't want to add too much, since my skin does not tolerate powder too much. The moment I use too much powder, it gets so dry and kind of rejects all the foundation in no time, and it just looks horrible after the shortest time. Just trying to reduce a little bit of the shine. Okay, just like this, not too much, just a little bit of setting the foundation and the concealer. Now onto my highlighter. And mainly I've been using at the moment the Instant Looker palette, and I've been using the highlighter and the bronzer in this pretty much every day, mainly the highlighter. And I'm also going to use this today with a Extra Beauty Tulip shimmer brush, and I'm using the highlighter, which is just number 7 in this palette, like this. And now for bronzing or contouring, or where I'm kind of bronzing and contouring at the same step at the moment, I'm going to use another bronzer because I just love this at the moment, and it just kind of brings out all the good things. And it is this one. This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and I'm again using the powder brush I used before, and I just like it because it's a quite big one and I don't have to be too afraid that I put too much at one spot. So actually, everything I do is with the lightest pressure you can apply. Just swish around, you have the tiniest bit of it on here, and then I start applying it wherever I want some bronzer. Just really just the teeny tiniest bit to make me look a little bit more healthy and not that pale. Now, whenever I think the contouring isn't strong enough, and especially around my cheekbones, because I do like those a little bit more in focus. Instead, look at a palette and a Real Techniques brush, which I cannot tell you which one it is. Very similar to this tulip brush, actually. The name came totally off, I have no idea. And I'm tipping into the bronze shade here, which is very, very highly pigmented, so. And I'm just going in a little bit around here and blend this in. You can see how strongly pigmented that is. Just a teeny tiny little bit more, it doesn't have to be too much. And just adds this tiny little bit more of contouring, which I like. And then I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit since we're going on to the eye area. I think I'm going on with, I might add a little bit. I have one new product which I wanted to introduce into my routine in this video, and it's actually something quite special, and it is this palette here. This is from Dior, from the Dior Backstage collection kind of, and this is the Glow Face palette. So in here you have two strobing shades and 2 blushes, strobing gold and white, a blush pink and blush bronze. I never used this and I'm a bit afraid of how it might look, but I think I want to add a little bit of a blusher, and you know that I hardly ever use a blush. I'm more working against the pinkness than to apply it, but I want to really try this now, and I could have added just one of the strobing or the highlighting shades, but I really wanted to use this pinky, super pretty, like, it's just gorgeous. And since I'm going for all the glow and dewiness anyway, I thought this might be perfect for winter time when you want to just glow up and look healthy and fresh. And I'm just going to apply a teeny tiny little bit on my cheeks here. Just adds the prettiest glow. And it's not too pink, that's perfect. I'm just using the teeny tiniest bit, like I'm hardly touching it with my brush. Oh, I'm using the vegan bronzer brush, and by the way, I'm always using this for blusher, I don't know why. Kind of just adding it to the apples of my cheek and then blending it out towards the highlight. I hope that you can see it, but it's a lovely, lovely dewy look and just the teeny tiniest little bit of pink. So that's the pink shade I used in the palette. I should have maybe used another one of the shades here, but I'm going to write a review about this as soon as possible, and then I'm going to show you swatches and things, and I'm going to use it a lot more. But I do really like the look of it, and that's a good thing for a blusher. So yes, that has been the Dior Backstage Glow Face palette. Loving that so far, and now I think I'm going to go on to brows. Now for brows, Selfie Sculpt Eyebrow Pencil by Tiny Bear, and this just takes a tiny bit more time than just a brow mascara. I'm actually planning on getting my brows properly done sometime this year. Really would love to do that. I don't know if I have the time for it. I'm kind of starting at the bottom line and then I'm going to the top. Actually quite quick and easy. So now I'm using the other end of the eyebrow pencil, which is this little like spoolie brush thing. I'm just brushing a little bit of the too much of the pigment out, so I'm brushing all the hairs up and then kind of shaping it to where I want to. Normally I would probably go for an eyebrow gel now, but I haven't in the longest time. Brushing it out. Right, so that's eyebrows done. So I think I'm going to go for the lighter white strobing shade up here. And just going to use maybe this brush. This is a Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease brush. And I don't want to add too much. And just add a little bit more of highlight underneath my brow there. That's gorgeous. A really lovely, lovely shade. And going on to the eyes. Normally, when I do my winter makeup, it's mainly a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of a darker, like crease shade, just for a little bit of eye contouring, and then that's it. Sometimes with eyeliner, sometimes without eyeliner. So I thought which palette I wanted to go for, since I really have been loving my Chocolate in Bloom palette, which is the palette I mainly go for. But mainly, I'm just going to use a base shade, a lighter kind of crease shade, and a shimmery lid shade. So very easy to recreate if you want to. So I'm going to start with, whenever I find it, with this one. My favorite actually of last year, definitely. This is the Exo Beauty Vegan Crease Blender Brush. Very lovely, dense but fluffy brush. Going to start with the color Flower Child here, which is basically the perfect like base shade. I'm not using a eyeshadow base on an everyday basis, to be honest, and most of the time on an everyday basis it's just enough to have a concealer as a base. I'm just kind of also trying to set the concealer or the foundation or whatever is on my eyelid a little bit with this. Okay, I'm really blending it out because I don't want it to be too like strongly there, if you know what I mean. I think for a base for the eye done. Okay, now for the crease I'm going to go into the shade Jet Setter, which is up here. This is more like a very light, cooler toned, neutral, like taupey shade, I would say. And just using the teeny tiny bit of it in the crease just to give it a little bit more of a deeper dimension, to shape the eye a bit. Just want it to be very soft and not too overwhelming or dark. Pretty much like that. Now I'm going in with a little bit more of a fluffy brush. This is my favorite one to blend something out. It's a Laura Mercier brush. I think it's what is called ponytail brush. It's just a very nice fluffy brush. Going a little bit into this shade with the tip and then just blending it out. This is just the perfect blender brush. It takes away everything which is too much or too dark and just makes it always look so soft. Okay, once that is done, I'm going in with my MAC 212 brush. Also one of my most used and favorite brushes. Going again into the color Jet Setter and applying that to my lower lash line on the outer corner, blending it towards the middle. And I'm needing a flat eyeshadow brush, the Zoeva 234. And now I need a light, lovely champagne shimmer shade. And I'm staying with the palette because it's perfect for that, and I'm using the color Funny Girl down here. And just a lovely, not too chunky champagne shimmer shade, and I'm putting that in here. Mainly into the inner corner, but also blending it towards the outer corner, just not too far. This is one of the shades I really go for on an everyday basis. I just use this so much. Just a lovely golden champagne shimmer. It's perfect for every day. Quick and it's easy and it instantly looks lovely. And then going back in with my MAC 212 and the same shade and blending it towards the darker shade I put on the lower lash line. And that's actually already it. It's nothing too spectacular probably. I think I'm going to add a little bit of an eyeliner. And I'm going to use my Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner in black. But I only want to apply just the teeny tiniest bit of an eyeliner, nothing too strong or too eye-catching. Just like this. I don't know, for some this might be already a big flick, but for me it's kind of... This is just my standard eyeliner and cat flick. This is what I do every day. Eyeliner on. Mascara, and this is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara by Tarte, and I just really love how natural but still big your lashes look, and lucky enough to have quite voluminous lashes, but they are not there at all when I do not wear mascara. I do like natural lashes, but I also do like to actually have lashes, or to have visible lashes. Just the difference. and that is mascara on. Because it's nothing too like overwhelming at first, but I really like how natural but still full and defined and everything it looks. Okay, so that is now pretty much everything done. The only thing missing, of course, is a lipstick, and that's the hardest thing actually, to choose one for a routine kind of video. I think I'm going to go for this one because I really love this at the moment, and I throw it on whenever I just rush out the door. It's L'Oreal lipstick, and this is the shade 642. Just a beigey, lovely, very comfortable, shimmery, shiny nude. Very easy to wear, quite easy to apply. It's very soft, but it just kind of flies onto your lips and looks lovely. And this is then pretty much the look done. This is the complete look. It's kind of quick and easy actually, to be honest. It's nothing too fancy, but it's just a very wearable look, and the things I go for in a winter makeup. Something glowy, very lovely, quick and easy, more bright, nothing too dark. I don't know, just really prefer this over too dark makeup in winter when I go to just everyday makeup. Of course I use more dramatic things whenever I go out, but for everyday and for work and such, I think this is actually quite nice. You can always just leave out the eyeliner and then make it even more natural. You can make it a lot more easy. So this is just what I wear on an everyday basis when I have a little bit more time to spend on the makeup, and I just really like the very natural and glowy look to it. Yes, this has been my first tutorial for this year, 2019. I'm planning on doing one makeup tutorial every month. My tutorial for today, my everyday winter makeup routine kind of. I hope that you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you do. Thank you so much for watching this video, for leaving a comment, what you think about the look, what things you go for in a winter makeup routine, what things you cannot go without around this time of the year when you're doing the everyday makeup. I really would love to hear it. What are your favorite products at the moment? Especially for winter, what you really could never go without. I can't wait to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe and to like and give it a thumbs up, and I hope that I will see you in my next video. That will be easy if you subscribed. That's it for today. Thank you so much, and see you soon. Take care and have a lovely winter time. Bye bye.